The Arkel or Arkel handlebar bag, size large. It comes with 2 mesh pockets, one on each side, there and on this side. So far, after about 3 months, I haven't noticed any of the elastic stretching out. It seems to be holding up pretty good. Nothing's came out while I've been riding. I just keep small items in there anyway. A little dinosaur found in Wall, South Dakota? Yeah, Wall, South Dakota. Out there, well, not in Wall, but outside of Wall, out in the middle of nowhere. So I've been carrying that around all summer. On the front, there is a zipped pocket, and I keep my tools for adjusting on the fly, and some Nun tabs or some type of electrolyte tabs. Let you see some of the stitching. So the stitching really, the construction of the bag looks really good. I didn't ever notice, but there's actually a little pocket there too. I didn't notice that. Huh. I mean, it might bounce out if you're on really rough, but you actually put stuff right there. Okay, so regular zippers, not a waterproof zipper, because this pocket is not waterproof. The outside pocket is not waterproof. It has this place to hang a light if you want. So we're going to go on to the shoulder strap. So the shoulder strap, I like to keep it mounted because I got it shortened all the way because I use it more as a purse when I go into a store rather than over the shoulder. I hate taking it on and off and having to store it inside, so I just keep the shoulder strap on, keep it shortened, got all the extra webbing underneath here, and then I just ride with it like that. Haven't had any problems with this coming out and getting into anything. Alright, so on the lid there is a map case that does come off if you don't want to run it. That's what it looks like without the map case. I just keep the map case on, and to get in the map case, it's just a Velcro, which is good heavy Velcro, and there is a zip lock style closure to keep map dry. And then with that rolled over, I haven't been in the rain with a map or anything in there to see, but that I can't imagine water getting into that. Alright, so the lid, the zipper for the lid is a waterproof, looks like it's a waterproof zipper. They do claim it to be waterproof, which I've had it in the rain and nothing got wet, and a mild rain, nothing heavy. The lid does have a plastic in the top to help it keep its shape, and it does seem so far it comes back. The Orplid Ultimate 6, that's one of the things I didn't like about it, is I try to open it because it just closed with a magnet closure and it overlapped, but it wouldn't hold its shape after a year or so, about a year, and then trying to close it, you'd have to like bring the edges out to try to get it to go over the body of the bag. Alright, so the inside of the bag, it has a liner that's zipped in, and so when you go to mount the bag, you'll have to unzip the liner to get to the back of the bolts, and that's for adjusting the mounts here. So once you get everything on loosely, you can get everything where it's all lined up and running smooth, and then you tighten everything down. It wasn't that hard. It goes on pretty good. I probably got this one off just a little bit, but so far it's been staying on. It's on. To release it, you just push the 2 tabs down. But okay, on the construction on the inside of the bag, it looks like, so it has a plastic, hard plastic. It's got a cutout here in the middle here where the pocket is, but the plastic goes all the way around, and looks like it's got a stainless steel that goes 3/4 of the way around on the sides and the back, and then these bolts go through it. And I bet you there's 1, at this other bolt too. Can't see it. Nope. So the other bolt, this just looks like there's just one around the bottom. I'm sure there's probably something that comes up to keep that all. Has a pretty good foam on the bottom. Has a drain hole on the bottom. So if you do get water on the inside, it will drain. It's not insulated. So I wouldn't, if you're worried about batteries getting cold, definitely I'd wrap the batteries up. I normally sleep with my batteries beside me, or in my, right beside me in my clothes for the next day, or in my jacket. Nice and spacious. 10 liter is what they claim it to be. Alright, so on the back here, you got a Velcro thing. So this is for when you're off the bike. You can undo that, so when you're carrying it, that doesn't get on you or doesn't rub on you. That's nice if you had the shoulder strap all the way out. You got it slung over your shoulder. That can ride on your hip while you're out walking around. That's pretty nice. Mounting. It looks like, I'm pretty sure it's stainless steel. This is stainless steel cut out on a laser. You can tell. I can tell. I used to run a laser in a factory, that so you can tell where it cut out and then put in a brake press. Mounting. It's like a slip joint hinge, so it's not hinged. So there's not going to be a failure there. It's got a single bolt with a barrel nut, and it's stainless. The nut, the hardware, so I don't think it'll rust. It shouldn't rust. Mounting it wasn't too bad. It's just trying to get everything lined up. Basically, I got these on pretty snug. Had these loose, mounted it. Tried to keep it straight while you tighten. Of course, you had to take it back off. So I got these kind of snug to get everything lined up. I'm probably off a little bit on this one because there's a little play. I probably really need to bring this one out a little bit, but I haven't had it come off or nothing, so I'm not really worried about it. And I did have this on my butterfly bars, and my butterfly bars taper really quick. It's nice, and got the 31.8 here, but as soon as it comes out, it's tapered real bad, and it was hard getting these to tighten down. I wound up, it comes with shims for different size bars, but I wound up having to put a little tape on it to try to level out the bar. It did hold and everything, but with this bar, it's flat 31.8 out to here before it starts to taper, so it's way easier. And this is the Jones Loop Open H bar. So that's about it. Let me grab the rain fly, or the rain cover. I did get the rain cover. Rain cover does come in its own little bag. I keep this on the side of my pannier. I don't like it, because if it got wet, I don't want to put it back in. You know what? I don't think I've ever. So the rain cover, you don't really need it. The rain cover is only for the outside pockets. If you have something on the outside that you want to keep dry, because this outside pocket is not waterproof, but the bag is supposed to be 100% waterproof. With that liner on the inside, and then this, I don't know what kind of material that is. I bet you the outside of the material will soak through, but that liner's not. Just basically a shower cap. Might have to take off the, nope, you can put it on with the shoulder strap on. And I bet you that's like highly reflective. It does have a pull tab on the back to tighten it. So, bungee cord style. Clear on top so you can still see your map. Reflective Arkel image on the front. So that's just added protection. if it was going to be raining all day, I'd run it. I would put it on. Or, you know, heavy. I was in Arkansas this late fall, went on a couple of overnighters, and then a couple of rides that was like rained on me. God, you know, soaking wet. And that was before I had the bag, so. Alright, so I'm going to pause it. Put up some of the things I'd take on like a day trip or even overnight. One thing I always carry is a battery pack. It's a RAV4 or RAV Power. I use this to keep my phone charged. I run my phone on a quad lock. I got it mounted on the selfie stick there right now. So, but normally phone's there. I keep the phone charged or charge it if I need it. And I also will run a Garmin off of this, and it keeps the Garmin totally topped off. So I don't have to worry about that. So I'll mount the Garmin over here when I need it. Some other things I might carry, I always carry a Ziploc bag with all my credit cards and cash in on my bike lock. Right now the weather's been kind of all over the place in the 40s, 50s. So like right now I might be needing my buff, so I'll carry my buff with me, easy to get to when I need it, and long finger gloves with some wool liners, and that's enough for around here right now at this time of year. I like to do bird watching when I see some of the stuff around here, so I've been carrying a monocular. It's a cheaper one. It's a Pursuit. It's like a $55 10 by 20, or I'm sorry, 10 by 42 power. It does pretty good. It's nice to be able to look at whatever wildlife or the mountains around here. Right now I have a sunglass case, and this is the case to the Pocket 2 that I'm using to film this, but that's about the size of the camera, maybe a little bit more, and I can keep it standing up. I like to kind of stand my stuff up so I can get to one thing at a time, don't have to dig through the whole thing. So you can see in here, so like if I stop, I see something, so a lot of times I won't only have this in the bag, I'll just have it because it has eyepiece covers. That way I can get in, flip open the bag, get to it, see what I want to see, or pull the camera out. The phone lives here, so if I want to take a picture with I can just twist that off, take a picture with the phone. I don't zip it all the way up while riding, so the cord just hangs out the bottom. And if it was raining, yeah, I'd probably take the phone off, put it in there anyway, then I can take the cord out. So some of the other things I might carry, if I'm really going wildlife viewing, I don't always carry my sunglass case in there. A lot of times if it's just a day trip, I don't take my sunglass case. I just have them on my head when I don't need them. So these are the binoculars, the Leopold full binoculars. A lot of times I won't carry the case, but they fit in there. I mean, just plenty of room. Plenty of room. And the weight limit on the bag, I believe, was, I have to look that up. We'll put it on the screen when we go through edit. I want to say it was like 15 pounds or 20 pounds, but I haven't had any problem with it slipping here with this much weight in it. And of course I'll have like a sandwich in there or a couple of bars if I'm going all day riding. And so far really liked it. It's been performing really good. I did fit my drone in there without the binoculars or a binoculars. There is enough room to put I got the DJI Air 2. I can put the drone in there with the controller and an extra battery, and it did fine. So far I really liked it, and please like and comment, or if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It's helping out. And we'll see you in the next video.